Hi, this is Rob Turner from EMG, and today I want to introduce you to two new pickup systems that we have for Stratocaster guitar. These are both solderless systems. You don't have to own an iron and you don't have to know how to use one in order to do the install. The first is the ST11, and it's known as the ST11 because it's the 11-hole pickguard. It consists of 3 of our SC1 single coil pickups. They're all the same. Master volume, tone for the fingerboard, tone for the middle pickup, and a 5-position switch. This is a very standard sort of Stratocaster style installation. The other system that we're introducing is the ST12, and this is very similar to the other one. Obviously, it's 11-hole pickguard. The difference is 2 different humbucking pickups, passive. The first, the fingerboard pickup, is a very classic sort of sound. The rear pickup is overwound, and both feature Alnico magnets. Master volume, master tone, 3-position switch, and the same sort of setup, 11-hole pickguard. And everything solderless, including the back of the pickup. So if you want to swap pickups, you can do that as well. Very simple installation, and we'll get to that right away. Before you start the installation of the ST12 or even the ST11, you should take a look at your guitar body. This is a Fender Stratocaster that we got. It's relatively new, made in the US. It's been cut for a humbucker, single coil humbucker, or single, so they've just given you a lot of room, given themselves some flexibility. And since we're installing passive pickups, you want to be sure that you keep the ground wires intact. And there are 2 ground wires in this guitar. One of them is coming from the shielding paint that's been painted on the inside cavity of the guitar, and the other is coming from the bridge. Some guitars may only have 1 ground wire coming from the bridge, but you do need to ground the strings of the guitar when you install passive pickups. First, we're going to start by installing the 2 ground wires, the one from the bridge and the one from the shielding paint. We provide a little terminal block here, and you can just simply put the wires in and tighten them up. The next thing you have to do is mount the jack into the plate. It's very simple. Block washer to start with. We've already pre-soldered it, so you don't have to worry about doing anything like that. You want the placement of it to be straight ahead. Let me get this thing tightened up just a little bit there. You don't want it turning sideways, or you want it just straight ahead, just like that. And then you just want to slide this cable through the hole. No problem. You can leave yourself some extra cable in the jack plate if you need to. As long as everything lines up, I'm just making sure that the 2 screw holes look good and well in place. Take this guy, and then it's on the board. It's marked white and black, tip and sleeve. Just go ahead and slide this guy on. And that's it. You're done with this installation. It's a lot easier to do without the strings on the instrument. And the next thing you want to do is just make sure the cables are kind of tucked away and set the thing in place. And that's it. I suggest using the smaller screwdriver, especially if it's an older guitar and you're worried that the screws might be stripped. Sometimes the electric screwdrivers can have a little more torque than you really need. When you restring the instrument, you're going to want to adjust the pickups. And there's somewhat of a trick to adjusting them. You do want to get them as close to the strings as possible if that's your intent, if you want a lot of output. There we go. That's it. So, you're ready to rock and have a good time.